Okay, hello. This is Sydney and this is
Scarlett.
And we are doing our very first episode of our podcast. I hope you enjoy and you like this. Follow me on Instagram at SydneySwifty1989 if you want to. My goal is 200 followers. I'm at 190 currently. And follow her on Instagram at
Kitty Kilster, KITTYKILLSTR.
Okay. My profile is abbreviated at the moment, so you'll barely know me because of that. But our podcast is going to be about culture, pop culture, anything that's currently trending in the moment. And would you like to say what the first topic is going to be about that's trending at the moment?
I believe our first topic is dog cake.
Dog cakes! So, we should get started. Personally, in my opinion, I'm obsessed with dog cakes. I've always wanted them. You know, I think they're amazing. And someone over here isn't quite on the same page as me. Would you like to say your responses?
You say that so frighteningly, but I just learned about them and
Like, you learn about them like now
yeah,
though?
I don't use like TikTok much. I've been aware of them, but I don't understand the hype. I don't see what's so
And me over here, I think they're amazing. She doesn't get it. And basically, if you are all unfamiliar with a dog cake, it can be, you can make it with a cake, you can make it with a brownie, you can make it with a cookie, but the most classic way to make a dog cake is buy your cake mix at the store, vanilla or birthday cake, mix together vegetable oil, eggs, butter, water, whatever it calls for, mix it up. Then you bake your cake into like a square pan or whatever. Then you take a little dish, then you cut a circle out of it, put your cake inside of the dish so it's a small little round cake, cover the top with some white frosting, and then you take your dots, your sprinkles, about, I don't know, they're tiny, like little dot sprinkles, put them on a plate, you dip your cake upside down with the frosting, and the whole thing is coated with sprinkles on top. So that's basically what a dot cake is. Yeah, so Let me ask, why, well, everybody out there, you can all in the comments tell us if you like or if you don't like dot cakes. We would love to hear your opinions. Why do you not like dot cakes?
It's not that I don't like them, I just don't understand the hype. I don't see what's so different and cool and trendy about it. I feel like it's just a regular cake with sprinkles.
And it's not a regular cake with sprinkles, because a regular cake with sprinkles would be just a round cake or a big square cake with frosting and sprinkles on top. Even if you cut it, even if you made smaller ones, it's still a regular cake. Dot cake is special because it's the way you make it.
I guess, yeah, the way you make it's a different shape or whatever, but regardless, doesn't it just taste mostly the same?
No, it tastes special and it tastes magical with the crunchy sprinkles coated on top, perfectly flat layer, like a clean layer of cake, but in little ball forms, they're edible sugars. So yeah, you can all tell us in the comments, and keep in mind, not sponsored by dot cakes. We have nothing sponsored with anything. This is just for fun. So I think we should get rolling on our next topic, you know. I will be the proud announcer of our next topic. Our next topic is going to be the hype around everything, Toy Story 5. What is your take on Toy Story 5, Scarlett?
Actually, I've never seen any of the Toy Stories.
Okay, I just found this out. This girl has never seen any Toy Stories. So please comment below if someone has never seen Toy Story, the full guide, so everybody can learn and know about Toy Story, okay? Because logically, I've seen all of them. I don't know who hasn't besides this weirdo over here.
If this is going to result in a bunch of randos in my Instagram DMs telling me about Toy Story, I'm going to be very irritated.
It probably will.
Right then, okay.
Okay, so Toy Story 5, we all know Toy Story 1, 2, 3, and 4. Toy Story 5 is really trending right now because it's the fifth Toy Story, and it's going to involve toys versus tech. And we all know, everyone thinks AI is going to take over the internet. I personally believe it's not. I believe AI is going to help us, and it's going to be our partner. AI won't take over the internet. We will use AI with it equally. So I don't think AI is going to take over our stuff. It's going to be like our partner, and it will really benefit us, but we will not lose any job from it. Yeah, we might lose certain jobs, but for the most part, they'll be the same. What is your view on like AI versus like the toys or like the AI stuff going on?
I mostly agree in that. I don't think if we don't let AI take over that, it won't. But we have to be willing to not let it.
Yeah, definitely. This movie is really cool because it's about kids. And we all know the iPad kids these days. What is your view on the iPad kids? Because in this movie, apparently Bonnie's becoming, quote unquote, an iPad kid.
Honestly, I think it's awful. I don't feel like it should be so normalized to start out like babies and super young children on tech from a young age. It's bad for them in so many ways.
Yeah, I believe it's not good to. I believe if it's educational and it's okay for like educational purposes, but giving your kid a tablet, giving your kid an iPad, no. If you have like games or whatever, or like kids watch educational TV videos or cartoons every once in a while, that's fine, but try to limit it and don't give them their own device till maybe they're at least like, I don't know, 3rd grade or something. Then you can start with something maybe. Because at that age, they don't need to be looking at screens. They should be enjoying toys and kids like life, not being online. Like, Mama, I need to buy this $5, this $50 expensive makeup skincare product that like 10 years old. Yeah. And honestly, Toy Story 5 is going to be really amazing. I think it's going to be one of the great movies coming out, and especially love the new I Knew It, I Knew You song by Taylor Swift for Toy Story 5. That song, personally, in my opinion, I mean, I'm obviously a big Swiftie. You all probably know from what I post on Instagram and TikTok, but that song is really good. I expected that to be more of like a sadder song, but it was actually more poppy, and it was really good. I love that she's going to be with Toy Story 5 because it's also going to help get new kids in the music industry, because little kids watching Toy Story 5, they'll be like, oh, I like that music, and then they'll get into her career more in the music industry. So I just think Toy Story 5 is going to be really cool. Do you think it's going to hit big in theaters and stuff and going to be like a really big popular movie?
I think because it's such a mainstream series and has had such a, what's it called, like a staple in Pixar and animation, that it will be a big success. I don't know that necessarily like critics and stuff will love it, but I know it's going to draw in a lot of people.
Yeah, I think it will. It definitely might win like an award at like, what's that show called? The Oscars or the Golden Globes. It definitely might get up at the Golden Globes there for sure. So yeah, I definitely think it's going to be a good movie. Now we can go ahead and get on to our third topic. So now, getting off a little bit of pop culture and a little bit of media going on, we went with the dot cakes and then Toy Story 5. Now we're going to talk more about our hometown differences, more of like the weather and going on. So I'm from Alabama, and it's been raining a ton here. We got 7 inches of rain today.
7 inches?
Yep.
Today?
Yep, in like 4 hours.
Keep in mind, okay, so I'm from Vegas, right?
Yeah, she's from
Vegas. We get 3 to 4 inches of rainfall a year. And in Alabama, northern Alabama, we just got 7 inches in a day.
Less than a day, yes.
That's so
and
crazy.
I'm in Chelsea, Alabama. We've gotten rain recently in Chelsea, Alabama. In the past week and a half, it has rained every single day, almost nonstop. I mean, there's breaks. I've been able to go to the pool and stuff, but yeah. So it's been raining a lot here. Floods, flash floods. Some people's houses in northern Alabama up here was like they could not even get in their houses. It got really bad. So it was like flooding and they couldn't get out. So would you like to say what your normal weather pattern is? Like, does it snow in Las Vegas? Is it really sunny? What's the rain? Like, would you like to say what normal Las Vegas weather is for you guys?
Vegas weather is honestly the same, like 70 to 80% of the year. We're a semi-arid desert, so it's sunny and hot and dry most of the year, and in the winter we'll get some rainy, partly cloudy days, but we don't really get any snow. We get some snow in the mountains in the northern part of the state, but in southern Nevada we don't get snow, and rainfall, like I said, 3 inches a year. So it's pretty much just dry and hot most of the year. Our leaves don't change colors or anything.
And here, they don't have any grass. It's kind of illegal to plant grass out there, right?
Yeah, with these new water restrictions, you can't have a lawn or plant any new grass or what is it called? Non-native plants.
Oh,
in
wow.
Vegas.
Yeah, and here, I'm in Alabama, and we are deep down in the South. And if you go from about May to about end of August to beginning of September, it is hot and it is muggy and it never leaves. Think of you being sweaty, but the sweat never leaves your body and the heat from your body never goes away unless you step into an icy freezer and the second you step out, it comes out. So in the summer here, that's why personally, I don't like Alabama summers. I do love the summers in Alabama, I love them, but I don't like the humidity. And in the winter, it doesn't really snow much, but if in the sky, if let's say on Monday it says there is a chance that there might be a single snowflake in the air that could possibly maybe hit the ground, they say, nope, school's canceled for the day, you go home, e-learning, bye-bye. Which I'm like that. I personally wish we got more snow because I want to live in a place where there's a ton of snow, but that's just me. And we have beautiful falls here, nice springs, so that's basically our Alabama weather. In the summer, it gets up to like 90, 95 sometimes. 95 is pretty hot, about 90 for us, so it's pretty nice. But yeah, so clearly our weather is very different, as you can see. So for our final topic, it's going to be a special topic because it's our last topic. So I will announce it by using a sound. Hopefully that went through. If it didn't, I'm very sorry. But our next topic is...
So our next topic has to do with alternative versus mainstream cultures and how we think those two often clash or intersect.
Yeah, so why do you think they clash or intersect? Do you believe that they clash or intersect, or what is your take on it personally?
I feel like, as just a broad generalization, alternative and mainstream are two very different things, but I feel like you can often combine the two in terms of, musically. For example, you have, alt rock, what is it called? Alternative pop, hyper pop.
Metal, heavy metal.
Yeah, you have pop, but you can also put, some alternative taste into it. But I feel like a lot of times on social media, people say that they have to clash, or I see, like, for example, preppy people making fun of emos and emos making fun of preppy people. That I'm curious to hear what your take on that is, at least.
Yeah, so personally me, I believe they're like two separate things, and I believe they can't clash. I believe, yeah, they can in a way kind of go together, but they're completely own separate things. And I personally am like, I don't like to hate on them. Like, you like this, you like that. People can like what they're like. If you're preppy and you like the pop girlies, the pop music, you're a fangirl, that's great. But don't hate on people that like the grunge, and don't like people that hate on the metal. Yeah. Especially because a lot of people think, oh, you're wearing gothic black, you like all the metal and stuff. They think, oh, well, you're crazy, you're a psycho, whatever. That's not always true. Sometimes those are the nicest people you don't even know. And the pop girlies, they always seem nice too, so yeah, but it doesn't always mean everybody is nice. But I personally, I'm a pop girly. Any pop music, Taylor, Olivia, Gracie, Tate, Sabrina, I take all of those as one of my favorite. And personally, what's yours?
I like a lot of older bands. I like Riot Girl, I like Bikini Kill, Hole, Sleater-Kinney. I also love, Pierce the Veil, my kind of a lot of like emo, alt bands.
Yeah, and personally, we are two different things, but we get along well together. She shows me her alt stuff, and I might not like it the best. I show her pop stuff. She might not like it the best, but we still support each other, and we personally still, we like it and stuff. It's not like when I was like, oh, we don't want to listen to that, you can't listen to that, we don't like it, We still get along and stuff. We're just different, and I think that's fine. And a lot of people online are like, no, you can't be this, you can't be that, they have to come together. And I personally believe you can like what you like, and if you like pop, that's great. You can support with the pop girlies, and if you don't, then yeah, that's great too. Either one works. I believe whatever you like, as long as you're kind and you can support the other person, doesn't mean you have to like it. They can be totally separate, Now, what are your final takes on it?
Yeah, I mostly feel the same. I feel like people just hate on whatever is different from them just because they're told to. I don't feel like they have to hate on each other. And I will say one thing I don't like about a lot of alternative subcultures is the poser culture. I feel like people are so fixated on calling out others that they think like aren't doing enough or aren't presenting a certain way. I don't feel like that's necessary. I don't feel like that advances the culture and music forward.
Yeah, definitely, for sure. So I think that kind of wraps up our podcast. We first talked about controversial dot cakes. I like them. She doesn't get the hype about them. Then Toy Story, we obviously five. We both thought it was good. We liked it. Then our weather, completely different weather situation we have going on where we are. And then we wrapped it up on the cultures, the pop versus like the emo and grunge and stuff. So I think we had a very successful first great podcast. I hope you all enjoyed it. You all listened to it. Please go check out us on Instagram and thank you for listening. This is our first one. We'll hopefully try to post more soon. Would you like to wrap up or say anything?
Yeah, thank you for listening to our first episode. You will definitely be seeing more from us, likely within the next coming week. So,
Yeah, okay, so thank you.